Hi, this is Julie at Searsport Rug Hooking, and Chris is behind the camera, and we're here today to show you about our new frame, the Frame Cradle. We have designed this so any of our heads that do not have a back fastened to them for putting onto a floor frame or a sit-on paddle or a lap frame now can be used on a base very simply. This is adjustable for everything from our small 8x8 mini punch frame up to our 14x17 rug hooking and punching frame, or our workstation that's also 14x17. Very easy adjustments to do. The first adjustment you can do is for height. We have 2 holes drilled here. Remove the large rubber star knob, pull the bolt out, flip it down to the next one, put everything back together, tighten the knob. Do that on both sides, and you can adjust the height for whether you're working in your lap or on the table, or if you're tall or if you're short. The next adjustment is your width. So taking it from working for 14x17, I put my one side on. Make sure the wooden peg is on the corner, touching the wood, not your gripper strips. Loosen the bottom over here, slide this arm over, and tighten into position. Again, make sure that both corners, the wooden pegs are on the wooden sides of your frame, not on the gripper strip part. Then you just adjust for the height, for the angle for what you're working with your piece. If you're punching, you like it a little more flat. If you're hooking, you like it a little bit more tipped. I'm right-handed, so when I'm setting up my base, I move my bottom arm. I'll remove this so you can see better. I move my bottom arm all the way over to the left, and then I adjust my right arm over to it to allow as much room so my left arm, which is going underneath, is more free to work. Adjust your angle, tighten your knob. Now if we're going to work with the 10x12 frame, I'm going to adjust that down. Again, leave my left hand in position, move the right one over, set my frame on it, make sure that both pieces are touching the wood and not your gripper strips. Tighten your base into position. Adjust your 2 arms so everything's sitting flat. And then it's just a matter of adjusting the angle for whether you're punching or hooking. More flat for punching, a little more angled for hooking. And this size works great for small hooked pieces, small Oxford punch pieces, or any of your larger mini punch on your weaver's cloth with the Ultra Punch from the old tattered flag. So this gives you a nice size piece to frame without having to reposition. If you're working on small pieces, you can see our bottom's touching here and it's not going to hold our frame. So all we do, loosen your 2 bottom knobs, slide this over, swing it around, push it out of the way, swing this one around, and I will turn it. Put that in place so it's fixed. Set my little frame on there, adjust until I have wood on both pieces. Tighten it up, adjust for my center, and now my mini punch is all ready to go. It's just a wonderful all-round versatile base, and we've done some videos showing you with the miniature punch, the Oxford punch, traditional rug hooking. If you have one of our workstations, which is the felt covered wooden base, it's wonderful. Sits in there the same way. You're going to adjust it just like you would for your 14x17 frame. Put it on there, and then you have your big piece of felt to lay your wool pieces out for how you're stitching them. Your pins, your needles, everything pegs into it. We have a new head coming that will be roughly 15x20, 21, 22. We're not sure yet. Depends on how the price works out on it. So that will give you 5 heads that's workable on one base. So no matter what your style or hooking, punching, miniature, applique, the cradle is going to work for all your heads. Easy peasy.